Welcome, Earth and Air signs, to your August month-long generalized reading. I come back every week and do the weekly readings too to break it down. But at the beginning of the month, I like to do a month-long one. My name is Ash. I'm going to use the Starman Tarot for you guys. This is for Earth and Air signs, like I said. It's for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You can jump ahead to your specific reading in the timestamp pinned in the comment section below. But we're going to start off with Capricorn, which is cardinal Earth sign. It is also the Devil card, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the 2, 3, 4 Pentacles. So let's see what we've got going on here for Capricorn for the month. Okay. So we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is ruled by Taurus reversed, as well as the Star card Aquarius reversed. So a lot of you are feeling hopeless. Some of you could even be dealing with situations where you're noticing your foundation of home is feeling like it's not where you want it to be. And this is because you're not getting enough rest with the Four of Swords reversed. You guys really need to learn to prioritize, not spread yourself so thin this month. Now, in the past, you had the Ten of Wands reversed, which is Sagittarius, and this is exactly what I just said. It's a card of not knowing when to ask for help, not knowing when to stop. Doesn't mean it hasn't worked for you, but it doesn't mean that it's good to keep going on with it. Now, your advice is the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, for the month of August. And that's just saying, Capricorns, that you really want to make sure that the effort you're putting in is towards the places that you want it to be worth your while. Instead of spreading yourself, like I said, too thin, and then you're only doing a half job of what you want. Because you're going to notice with the Starman reversed in the first couple weeks of the month that maybe your confidence is going to be tested because you're not putting it the quality you normally would towards your goals. But where you're at right now is the Ten of Swords reversed, Gemini, and that's showing here that you guys are coming out of this situation already where you know that it's time to start afresh. So why not do it in a better way so that you can put more of your effort towards things that you're passionate about. Now, the energy around you is the World reversed, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's just showing here, guys, that a lot of your goals aren't getting completed. There's a lot of delays when it comes to them because of that very reason. Now, your want is the Hierophant. It's all about being that strong person that people can come to and rely on, but you can't do it at your own detriment. And if you keep this up, you're going to end up with Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune, ruled by Sagittarius, reversed. And you're going to notice here that you're missing out on opportunities. You're not as happy as you could be because you're not able to put in the kind of quality of work towards your goals that you normally would. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you guys a few... Let's see here. What do we got? I'm going to pull you a few runes to go with your reading. Now, runes are a Scandinavian divination system, and it is done by the Elder Futhark alphabet. Now, they wrote with the younger Futhark, but on rune staves, which would be bark, bone generally, or stones, which is what normally outlasts the weather, they would put these little letters on them, and they would each symbolize something. So you can buy oracles, such as this, instead of the actual rune stones, because nowadays we find them on things like amethyst, carnelian, that kind of thing. But now you can get them in cards, too, which are a great way to learn. So Capricorns for August. Okay, so you guys are noticing this chance. Unity, it was. So you're having all these new opportunities to make these changes now as things start afresh. But because you're stretching yourself too thin, you have Leguz, which is a lot like the Chariot, where it's letting things go with the flow. And because you're stretching yourself too thin, your sacrificing victory with Tiwaz, the rune of tear, is going to no avail. It's going towards things that don't matter. You're not able to successfully complete your goals, or at least not in the way you want, or not without restrictions. So make sure, Capricorns, this month that you prioritize. It's going to be important for you. Okay, so next up is Taurus. Now, Taurus is the fixed sign of the earth element, and you guys are ruled by the Empress, 5, 6, 7, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm going to do an overall generalized reading for August for you, and you can take it where it resonates for you. It can be about career, finance, love, relationships, family, friendships, co-workers. You'll know where it fits. And then I'll pull a few runes for you at the end as well. Now, if you wanted to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below, or find me on social media there too. But if you do find your reading resonates for you, I do ask that you click like and subscribe to my channel. That would be a huge help. Just a few more here for you guys. One more. Okay, perfect. So let's see where Taurus is at for August. So Taurus, you have the 8 of Swords, as well as the Justice card, Libra, and then this is Gemini, followed by the 3 of Elixirs, reversed, Cancer. So a lot of you could be dealing with one too many persons kind of getting in the emotional mix. So there could be some cheating going on, or just people getting in the way of your goals. But you're seeing that things are panning out towards the work that you're willing to put into it. But with the 8 of Swords, right now, you're noticing that you're feeling trapped and stuck in your situation. But it's all about your mental mindset going forward. You're not really trapped. You're just not really sure which way to go. Now, in the past, Taurus, you have the Hierophant, number 5 of the major arcana. And this is someone that you could really go to. And this could have been you too, where you could really rely on someone and go to them for advice and honesty. And you're noticing that you're kind of doing things a little bit more alone this month. Now, your advice for the month is the 8 of Rods reversed. So it's taking things slow with this card of Sagittarius. Not rushing yourself. Not expecting too much to happen too soon. Now, in the first couple weeks of the month, you are going to notice that you have the 7 of Swords. So it's going to be about making sure that you give yourself those opportunities to really put yourself out there, to have those new opportunities, and don't feel like other people are holding you back. It's all up to you to decide where you want to go, because you have the Knight of Elixirs. And this is where you're at right now with this card of Scorpio, Taurus. And it's just showing that this is new opportunities for you, new possibilities and changes. It can also show to be sort of that romantic love coming into your life for some of you. But the energy around you is the Queen of Elixirs reversed, Capricorn again. So you're noticing either with yourself or the people around you, there's a lot of emotional upset, a lot of, it could be sort of people who are hovering, overthinking things, feeling like they have to question everything, like they're not worth what they're going after. And that's going to hold you back. Now, your hopes or fears is the Six of Rods. Obviously, this is a card of Leo. And it's all about victory. And that's exactly what you guys are hoping for. And by the end of the month, if you really take your time and not rush things, you end up with another card of Cancer, the Chariot, number 7 of the major arcana. And this is all about proper boundaries being set into place. And also, Taurus, it's about right movement and flow. If you're looking to get a new job or a new vehicle or go on a trip, this would be a perfect time to start setting up a time to do so. So let's pull a few rune oracles for you as well, guys. Okay. So, like I told Capricorn, this is an old Norse divination system that used to be done on bones or rocks, sometimes even bark. And then over time, we started doing it on stones and then even creating little rune oracles like this. And it's like tarot in a sense, that they each have their own meaning. Most of them reverse, but not all. So let's see what we get for you guys. Taurus for August. So this is humanity in unity, which I love with Manaz. See that older couple holding hands? It shows how people are coming together to bring about change. And that's where you come in with Awaz, motion and harmony. You've got that chariot movement towards freedom and your goals. And last but not least, Taurus, we have Uruz, which is health and strength. So it's all about maintaining that balance, making sure that you're not stressing yourself out by overworking yourself. So Taurus, I hope you have a wonderful month of August, and I will see you next week. Take care. Virgos are up. Welcome, Virgos, to your August reading for 2020. It's going to be an overall generalized reading for the week. Where it resonates for you, it can be career, finances, family, friendships, romance, co-workers. If you do find it resonates for you, I ask that you click like, subscribe, and share the channel out. That would be great. And if you decided you want to find me on other social media where I do free readings and giveaways, or book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. But I'm going to use the Crow Tarot with you guys, as well as pull a few rune oracles for you at the end. So you guys are Virgo, the mutable earth signs. You guys are ruled by the Hermit in the major arcana, as well as the King, 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. So let's see where you guys are headed. And then you guys can come back every week and we can break down each week of August for you as well. Now just a few more to go. One more. Virgo for August. Okay. So you guys have the Seven of Swords as well as the Eight of Swords reversed. So a lot of you aren't really sure of your worth right now because it looks like a lot of you have been dealing with heartbreak, something that you've been grieving or feeling sad about with the Three of Swords reversed, Libra. But you're coming out of that, and you're coming out of that mindset of feeling stuck now, guys. And Virgos, now you're realizing that you have those new opportunities. You just have to make sure that you know that you're worth it. Now, in the past, you had the King of Swords reversed, which is Gemini, and that's showing that there could have been dealing with, or you yourself could have been being very aggressive, high expectations, a little bit of using of people mentally, but now it seems like things are starting to change. But your advice this month is, again, the Libra card of Justice reversed. So realizing that You can do everything right, and sometimes things go wrong. But the idea is to still try to go towards your goals this month. Now, you start off in the first couple weeks with the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, and this shows you guys in your element where you have that strength physically, emotionally, you're intellectual, you're going towards your goals, and you have your mind set in the right priorities. Where you're at right now is the Queen of Swords. You're kind of in that transition phase with another card of Libra, where you guys may be feeling like you're willing to do the work, but you're not really sure if it's going to pan out. Now, the energy around you is Aries with the Emperor reversed. So this is someone that definitely needs to step up to the plate and join the team. Either get on the train and get going with you, or just leave you alone. Now, your worry is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn reversed, and that's where someone could be holding their walls up and not letting people in emotionally, or being too frivolous with their money, or being almost too tight with it as well. But by the end of the month, if you don't let go of this sort of self-defeat way of thinking, you're going to end up with Gemini, the Lovers reversed. And this is where you're going to have an attitude of not really caring about the things you normally would, because you're not able to fully get your mind wrapped around the idea that you actually deserve it. So Virgos, definitely realize your worth. Do the work, but do it in knowing that you deserve it at the same time, so you can manifest that happiness. Not focus on feeling stuck or in the negative. Okay, so let's pull a few rune oracles for you guys as well. Let's give them a couple shuffles. Okay, so Virgo for August. So the first card you guys got, Virgo, is Canaz, and it's reversed, and it's sort of about what's been ingrained in you. It's been almost what you've taught yourself or been taught over the years about how you should feel about things in more of a negative way and not see your worth. But you do have Degas, which is a beautiful rune, and it's about awakening and seeing things for what they really are, knowing that at the end of the storm, the sun will always rise, the sky will always shine again, and things will get better. And with that more positive mindset, you get Rido, which is all about movement, cycle, and flow. This is you, Virgos, moving towards your goals. So I hope you guys have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Okay, so next we are on to the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Geminis, and we're going to start off with Libras being the cardinal signs. I'm just going to move the cards I was using over so I can make room for you guys. Okay. So Libras, you guys are Justice in the major arcana, as well as the 2, 3, 4 and Queen of Swords. So you guys start off this big mentalist sign. And I'm going to use the Handle deck with you guys and then pull a few rune oracles for you as well. That's based off of the Norse divination system. If you guys find this reading resonates, I do ask that you click like, subscribe. And if you want to follow me on social media for giveaways and other free readings that I do on a daily basis, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description box below. You can also book a private reading with me there if you want. But this is going to be a generalized reading for August. I'll come back weekly and break down the weeks. But this, take it where it resonates for you. It can be career, finance, romance, family, friendships, love, sweet love, dealing with coworkers. You'll know where it fits. And be sure to check out your moon sign as well. Go to Google, actually, and take a free moon sign calculator test or whatever. Just Google moon sign calculator. You'll need to know the time of your birth, and that's more of your inner self. Your sun sign or your regular zodiac sign, based on your day of birth, is all wrapped around how you appear to other people, but your moon sign's kind of your inner self that not everybody sees. All right, Libras, let's see what we've got for you for August. Okay. So you have the Chariot, Cancer reversed, as well as the Fool card upright. You also have a card of Pisces by the looks of it. Yep, with the 8 of Cups. So a lot of you are walking away from things that are no longer serving you because you realize that you need to take a leap of faith if you want actual movement, if you want to have boundaries set in place, not just make frivolous choices. Because in the past, this didn't serve you with the card of the Sun, Leo, where you weren't having growth, you weren't having any achievements. You could have been dealing with health issues in the past, but going forward into this month, Libra, you have the Lovers, Gemini. This is your advice card. So it's making sure that you're making important decisions about the way and the things that you are most passionate about, and also be aware that there could be eternal love on the way. But in the first couple weeks of the month, you have the 6 of Swords reversed, which is Aquarius, and it's showing a fight to want to leave that which you know is no longer serving you. And that's because a lot of you are just now getting out of the mindset with the card of Gemini, 8 reversed swords, where you're feeling stuck, but you're realizing you really aren't. It's just finding that path that's going to be right for you. Now, the energy around you is your guys' card with the Queen of Swords reversed. So you want to make sure that you're not letting your emotions get the better of you, that you're not being aggressive and vindictive or expecting too much of people or thinking people are out to get you, because it's all about creating your own happiness. Now, your worry and fears is the 10 of Swords reversed. So it's sort of like hitting rock bottom in a sense, but this isn't so bad because now it would mean picking up the pieces. But by the end of the week, you have the 10 of Cups reversed, Pisces. So you guys really need to focus in and hone in and keep at, not get distracted about the things that are most important for you, Libras, because it seems like you get too much on your mind and then some things kind of fall to the wayside, or you get too high expectations, or you worry that something's happening when really it's not. So don't let your thoughts get the better of you this month. Definitely look to things that are most important to you. So let's pull a few rune oracles for you guys. Okay, this will be Libra for August. Okay, so Willow is victory, will, and energy. And you guys noticing with it reversed that you're stretching yourselves far too thin. Then you have Pair Throw, Fate, which actually doesn't reverse. So that's showing that what's happening is part of a greater plan of getting you to where you need to be. So don't feel like if you make any mistakes, you're off course. It's just a matter of learning the lessons that you need to along the way. And last but not least, Libra, you have Tiwaz, which is victory, will, and energy reversed. And this is a rune of tear. It's knowing that you're overdoing it to the point where the energy you're putting out isn't going towards what it should, or not where it should in as much of putting in the effort that you normally would, the quality of work. And you'll notice that by the end of the month. So definitely figure out what's important to you, but those things first. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Next, we have Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your August generalized reading for 2020. So, you guys are the Star card, as well as the 5, 6, 7, and Knight of Swords. Let's see here. So I'm going to pull these cards for you for the month. It'll be a generalized reading for the week, for the month, and then we'll break it down each week for you guys too, if you come back. If you find it resonates for you, I ask that you click like, subscribe, and share out. If you want to join the fun and free readings on my other sites, you can do so or book a private reading with me in the description box below. But you'll want to take this where it resonates: career, finance, love, romance, relationships. Don't be afraid to check out your moon sign too. If you don't know what that is, just Google moon sign calculator. You'll just need to know your birthday, where you were born, and the time. So this is the Deviant Moon Tarot. We just got a few more to go, Aquarius, and I'll be all ready for you. One more, Aquarius, for the month. Okay. So you guys have the Hermit Virgo, and as well as the Two of Cups Cancer. So a lot of you guys have gone within and really grown within yourself. Search for the answers within. And this is helping a lot of your relationships, which I love, because you were noticing the way you were doing things before was putting your family at risk with another card of Virgo, 10 Pentacles reversed. So you guys are coming in and starting new relationships, restarting the ones you were in that kind of faltered out. Now, in the past, you had the the 10 of Swords. So that's feeling like everything had crumbled around you. But that allowed you now to restart afresh. And your advice for this week, Aquarius, is the Cancer card of the Chariot. So it's all about setting those proper boundaries in place and going with the flow. You might see some literal travel. Some of you may be getting a car. But you'll definitely be heading in the right direction emotionally. Now, in the first couple weeks of the month, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed, Capricorn. So you may notice there's a little bit of imbalance as you try to adjust and do things anew. But you guys are those big fighters. This is Aries with the Three of Wands, where you guys are, you're putting yourself out there. Now you're just waiting to reap the rewards of your hard work. Now the energy around you is the Seven of Swords reversed. So it's starting to realize what you guys are worth. This is your guys' card, and it's seeing that it's worth it when you really put the energy towards it. Now, what you're looking for is the Knight of Pentacles, where you're putting yourself first. This is a card of Taurus, and really honing in what's important to you. But you have to make sure you stay on the ball, because you have the card of Leo at the end of the month with the Six of Wands reversed. So that's a card of victory. You guys may be noticing that your foundation gets shaken, or someone may come to test you. So don't allow your emotions or your mental mindset to get the better of you. And don't get aggressive with people either. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with the rune cards too. So Aquarius, August. So you guys have Wunyo, Joy, and it's reversed. So you're definitely going to be tested this month, Aquarius, for your happiness level. And realize you guys need to be your card of the Star card upright, because you're going to have Hegelos, which is disruption and change. And that's like that 10 of Swords energy, or the Tower, where things come sweeping in to get rid of the negative, shakes things up. But that's a good thing, because it's making way for the new. And last but not least, you have Isa, stop. So reflect, think over what's really important to you guys, Aquarius, this month. That's going to be really big for you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful August. Don't let things get the better of you. You guys are an intelligent sign. And last but not least, we have Geminis. So welcome, Geminis, for your reading of August 2020. Come back weekly, and you can have the month broken down. You can even go to the description box below to find me doing daily readings and other free readings live. And you can also book a private reading with me there. But I do ask that you click like, subscribe if you do find this reading resonates. It will be about your career, finance, love, relationships, family, friendships, co-workers. Take it where it resonates for you guys personally. So Geminis are represented by the Lovers in the Major Arcana, number 6, as well as the King and the 8, 9, 10 of Swords. So I'm going to use the Thoth Tarot with you, my Aleister Crowley. as well as pull a few rune oracles for you that are based off a Norse divination system. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. Just a few more to go. Geminis for August. And one more. Okay, so this is Geminis for August. You guys have the Two of Swords reversed, as well as the High Priestess reversed, which is interesting because they're double twos. So it's noticing here that you guys have important decisions to make because you're not listening to your instincts. And it's creating this lull period where you're not making the choices you need to. You're just sort of standing still. And this could be because of a card of Libra where you guys suffered a loss with the Three of Swords. So something good came in, a loss of a loved one, a breakup, loss of a career. You'll know where it fits for you. But something that's made it hard for you to fully trust your decisions going forward. But in the past, you have the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, so you guys are smart and intelligent. You guys know where you need to save things, when to hold your guard and not say something, and when to speak up. And your advice this month, it is the Star card of Aquarius. So it's holding on to that hope, that love, that dream and desires for your goals. Those are really important for manifesting them. Now, in the first couple weeks of the month, you have the card of Sagittarius art reversed. So you're noticing that your emotional mindset might be getting the better of you, where you're overthinking things and taking things to heart. Where you're at right now is the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which is Taurus. And you guys, it's just not putting in the energy you normally would. A lot of you just aren't sure where to put that energy, but you still have to make a decision because standing still is a decision. Now, the energy around you is a Hierophant, so you have a lot of smart people around you that you can go to for advice. And definitely lean on those loved ones because they're there for you. Don't hold yourself off. Now, your fear is the Nine of Cups of Pisces reversed, that you're not going to have that personal happiness and satisfaction, completion of those goals. If you keep that up, you're going to end up with the Ace of Wands reversed, Aries, Leo, Sag, where you guys are going to notice you are missing out on opportunities because you're not putting faith in yourself and the people around you. You've been hurt a lot and you have to make a decision to move forward. Staying still is just going to ensure that nothing changes. So let's see, Geminis, what we get for you with the rune oracles. Okay. Geminis for August, you have Tiwaz, that runeteer that keeps coming up reversed for everyone else. This is sacrifice and victory. You guys are willing to take it to the very edge to complete your goals. And you have Hegelaz here, which is disruption and change. And you're going to notice it's a lot like your card of the Ten of Swords, Gemini. And you're going to notice that you guys are fighting. And there's going to be a lot of changes, and things could feel like there's a big upheaval, but they're just clearing the negativity out of your way to keep you on your path, because you also have Rido. So it's motion, cycle, and path. You are flowing in the right directions, my dears. So know that you're worth it. Go after it. Put in that effort, and don't stall yourself with the Ace of Wands reversed. Make those decisions and create your future. So I hope you guys have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Thanks again.